So first official day out on the pitch. First of all, how exciting is it to be here as the second Western United women's head coach and our first ever female head coach at the club, which is pretty exciting.
Yeah, really excited. I think the weather's been turned on here in Melbourne. I'm back at home doing what I love, back on the grass coaching. So yeah, really stoked to get this opportunity to work with this group. Obviously some really strong foundations have been laid, some good performances last season in their first year, and to get the results and elevate to grand final appearance. Of course, we're here trying to do one better, and really excited and can't wait to get stuck in this week.
It's a bit special for you because obviously you were a part of the Western United journey, sort of as it was
Yeah.
at the very beginning. So how cool is that for you to come back and be involved now in the environment, the proper environment in the A-League now? Obviously having that connection with a lot of the girls that would have been involved in that development squad at the time as well.
Yeah, I think that's the joy we get from coaching, seeing players progress and reach their dreams and, help them with their ambitions. So to have the opportunity to work with the club prior to, moving to Sydney, I think coming back and being able to reconnect with those players and, again, help them on their journey here at Western United.
Not only from that development squad, but obviously from your time in the NPL space here in Victoria, you would know. I'm sure you would have come across almost all of
Yeah.
the players in our squad. So I guess is that a sort of an added boost for you? You know, you come in, you know a lot of the players' sort of strengths and weaknesses already. Obviously, you would have come up against us, grabbed a win against
Yeah.
us last season as well.
Yeah, I think that's one of the key sort of factors to any coach is their ability to connect with their people to help them develop and, enhance their potential. I think having the relationships with these players, whether it be as an opposition coach in NPL, whether opposition coach in the league itself, I think that will go a long way in sort of advancing some of the things we're trying to do here and take the club to the next level.
With all that said, obviously knowing the players and their abilities and meeting and getting to work with some that you may not be as familiar with, what do you see in the squad as a whole as some of the strengths and some things that you're really excited to work on as well?
Yeah, from an outsider prior to today or this week, it's you've really got the opportunity to see the mentality that the group has. They've really got that winning mentality. They're very connected. That togetherness is very easily demonstrated by the girls, and their desire to do well for the club and the people of the club that shines through. So, not needing to name any individuals in terms of that, I think what the great benefit of this group is that you see it together.
How are you seeing the first week of your time here as you come in straight in and embedding your philosophy, getting strong messages across, and obviously you're wanting to start on the front foot on Saturday against Adelaide?
Yeah, like I said, the group's got a really good foundation, really solid foundation. We're going to obviously put a little bit of my flavour on things. There'll be things that we'll tweak. I think the real focus priority is for players to have that clarity in terms of their roles and responsibilities going out against Adelaide on the weekends. Don't want to change too much because, like I said, there's a good foundation there. There's some key principles. Again, priority, like I said, will just be getting that clarity. So it's just redefining a little bit of the language and a little bit of the purpose and intent for the group.
Maybe for some of the fans, they obviously would have seen a little bit of your Wanderers team last season. How would you sort of describe yourself as a coach, the way you like to set the team up and see them play?
Yeah, our style of play is going to start with the ball. Every team likes to control possession. We'll be like that. We'll be really aggressive about how we play forward. We've got some really good technical players in this group, and their strengths and their dominant qualities are going to come in their abilities 1v1. So we'll look to put them in really good positions to leverage their strengths. And of course, we've got, I guess, the work ethic and desire of every player to make sure that we can support each other around the ball.
talking a bit about your previous experience. Obviously, we've mentioned the Wanderers, your time in NPL spaces. Obviously, you work with in the national team environments as well. A bit of assistant coaching, bit of opposition analysis, performance analysis as well. Coming in working with a new set of staff, how I guess excited are you to work with them, and is that something that you're keen to work across a couple of different departments in terms of the coaching, the analysis, to get the best out of everything?
Yeah, I think having those previous experiences, being able to have a front row seat at the recent World Cup in an opposition analysis role, I think that just keeps pushing my knowledge. It creates a little bit more diversity in a playing style. It gives you, I guess, opens your eyes to the trends in football, and that's the same with working with other people. I like to have a real collaborative approach, so I'll be definitely leaning into the pre-existing staff in terms of their thoughts, the knowledge, existing knowledge that they have, and making sure there's alignment going forward. Like I said, the players having some clarity on the direction in our playing style, I think, is key, and we'll look to enhance that throughout the week leading into Adelaide.
We're looking ahead to this weekend. I guess the team as a whole, it's sort of hard to, I guess, put your finger on whether we're underperforming a bit or still building into the season. See a couple of results that could have gone for us but went against us. So sitting sort of, I guess, just outside of that top six at the moment. Obviously, I'm sure you and many coaches will often preach the one game at a time sort of mentality, but coming in, obviously looking to get a good start against Adelaide, then what are you looking forward to in the coming weeks and months to build into this season and hopefully shoot us up the table?
Yeah, I think, you want to put on good performances, and that's going to come down to the individual habits of the players on the pitch and off the pitch. So for me, a keen eye is going to be about creating the best learning environment for these players and coach the individual so they can perform their role as a team collectively. I think, like I said, there's been a good sense of togetherness in harnessing a style of play, but the ability of players to do their role individually with that confidence, that's going to turn, performances and indeed results and hopefully push us up the table pretty quickly.